How's it going, kiddos? Handsome Jack Boy here, bringing you guys the first episode of my Dust Waste weapon guide. That's right, I'm actually doing a weapon guide series on Mr. Grimjow's custom weapons and gear, and it's been a long time coming. I'm finally doing it. But I'm sure some of you are going to be confused as to what I'm talking about when I say Mr. Grimjow's custom gear, or the Dust Waste custom gear is what it's called. I'll leave a link in the description which takes you to his thread on the Gearbox forums that pretty much has all the information you need to know about his custom gear, including download links, installation tutorials, things of the sort. It'll just give you a basic idea. Anyways though, let's get right to it. In this first episode I'm going to be covering the Immolator. The Immolator is a legendary fire machine pistol, and the prefix for mine is TMP2B Blue. Immolator. The prefix for you guys might change. Now, as you can see there in the red text, it says, the roof, everything is on fire. Now, since this is a custom weapon, there's not, a wiki that I can read off of or anything like that. That pretty much tells me everything as far as a special effect. But of course, I can always go to Grimjow if I need to know, anything about these guns. Because with some of these guns, you do have to kind of figure out what the special effect is, and there might be more to it than meets the eye. But in this case, this thing is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's basically a Hellfire in a machine pistol form. So just like the Hellfire, it procs on every shot. So you can say it's pretty much a pocket Hellfire, because that's kind of what it is. Alright, so getting into the gameplay, you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. This thing is good. I mean, it should be apparent just from the fact that I said it's a pocket Hellfire. Like, as soon as I said that, if you know the Hellfire, it should have clicked with you. You knew this thing was good before you even got to see footage of it. But what makes it so great, and what made the Hellfire so great, is that it procs every shot. So every shot fired will guaranteed light someone or something on fire. And what's really nice about that is that you can continuously stack the dots, or the damage over time, on that enemy that you're shooting, as long as that enemy can be lit on fire. But having that ability to stack dots, and especially with the fact that you proc every shot, means that you're dishing out a shitload of damage. So fire rate is definitely a big factor here, as the quicker you can stack the dots, the better. And to be honest, I think fire rate is more crucial than the base damage of the weapon. I don't think the base damage is what makes this gun so powerful. It's that fire damage and having it proc every shot and being able to stack the dots that makes it so good. When it comes down to it though, I think the best class to use this gun on has to be Lilith, in my opinion, just for the fact that she's really savvy in elemental damage, and it's just a perfect fit for her, although Mordecai would also benefit from this weapon, as it is a type of pistol, so I can see that being pretty good as well. But really any class can make great use of this weapon, just like with the Hellfire. Nor does it matter the build or anything like that. Of course you can increase the damage output, but even if you don't have a build that synergizes with this gun, it's still going to be good. Anyways, right here I pull out the heavy gun intercom to increase that fire rate, increase that damage, pretty much amplify everything and make this gun even better than it was. Just overall give it a stat boost. At the start I was using the sport gun intercom, by the way, as usual, but to sum it up, this is a hell of a machine pistol. I've never been that into machine pistols in Borderlands 1. I never really found myself using them all that often, but this thing I have a lot of fun with. Anyways though guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think about me starting this series. I'm sure you guys are pretty excited about it. I've wanted to do a weapon guide series on Grimjow's gear for I don't even know how long now, and it feels good to finally actually do it. I think there's like 200 or so custom weapons and gear that he's actually made, so that means I'm going to have to do like 200 something guides, which is just crazy to think about. I don't know if I'm actually ever going to complete this series, to be honest with you, but I'm just going to take my time and really enjoy doing these guides and just focus on each individual episode rather than focusing on the end goal and actually completing this series. Quality over quantity, as they say. But like I said, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'm out of here. Peace!